After losing everything I own to the 2019 bushfires in Australia, I've rebuilt my life and plan on travelling to every continent with my Africa twin. Join me on this adventure as I rise from the ashes of my former life. Okay, so the Thirlmere Railway Museum, or the New South Wales Heritage Railway Museum, is well worth it. If you're into trains, and again history, and you know I love my history, then it's definitely a good place to go. I definitely advise it. Love the old railway station too, and the rail master's house. G'day folks, welcome back. So it's time for me to actually head back to the coast again, and today I'm off down to Bega, and I'll catch up with the map at some point shortly. I'm not as proficient at that as Itchy Boots is, so I apologise. But I've got to go down to Bega, and I'm going to meet up with some folks down there who are already partway through their round the world travels on an Africa twin. However, they had to come back home to Australia at the start of COVID, and they've been stuck here for 2 years like everybody else because our borders were shut. And they're just about to go off and continue their journey. So I had the opportunity to go and meet up with them. So I'm cutting off a leg of my journey at the moment to go directly to there, because at the end of the day, there is a lot of things to learn about when you are travelling just domestically around, say, Australia, or whether you are travelling around the entire planet, which is my plan, is to hopefully touch base on every continent. And there is a lot to learn, and it's not about being a gatekeeper of the knowledge. I would like to know the easiest way to do things, and then I would like to be able to share that with you guys so that you can do it as well. Because if at the end of the day the things that I learn help you to go out and live your own adventure, then that's what matters. But in the meantime, we'll just get on the way and see what we see and enjoy the journey. And it's a gorgeous day for it. I mean, look at that blue sky, a couple of clouds around. It's a beautiful 20 degrees right at the moment. I mean, this is perfect riding weather, really, isn't it? Now it's Wile E. Coyote on top of the awning there, on an Acme rocket. Hour after hour of this. That's alright. I mean, if I'd been quicker yesterday, I could have been further south towards my destination today. But whatever. But I do have to get to today's destination today.
You should be with us.
You
should be joining us.
Looks like you're going the other way. So I don't know what this group is, but there's a lot of bikes, a lot of adventure bikes. It's cool. Whereabouts are you guys going to/from?
Down to Melbourne.
Yeah.
Started in Penrith.
Oh, okay.
So Penrith, we stayed at Goulburn last night, Jindy tonight, 2 nights in Brighton with a loop in between, and then down to Melbourne.
Okay, what's that for then?
Just We run rides for blokes.
For the hell of it.
Shits and gigs, mate. Why not?
So,
Beautiful blokes, mate. We see you get dirty.
yeah, it's getting there.
What have we got here?
There you go.
Walkabout.
I'm getting around this continent first and then off overseas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's why I got so much shit on.
Blow the cobwebs out of it and go overseas.
That's it. Yeah, there still seems to be cobwebs down there. Just gotta get the fuckers out.
Like quicker. Well, look after yourself, bro.
All right. Cheers. You have a good trip.
Yeah, take care.
See you, mate.
So I don't know what the group is, but I don't know. I'm going to have a bit of a look on Facebook and on the internet and see if I can find what it might be. There was something that I saw a couple of months ago about a trip to Melbourne. It's probably that. And they pay, there's a company that basically gives them the route, provides support, carries, you know, all their equipment and stuff. They've got to have certain types of tyres on the bikes and stuff like that. They'll even change the tyres for them and change the tyres back at the end of the trip. Can't remember who they are. It'll come to me probably as soon as I turn the camera on. But it could be that group. I would have loved to have done something like that, but with all the gear that I'm carrying and all the stuff that I'm doing and so on, as much fun as it would be to just plough off down all the back roads and go down to Melbourne that way, I've got a lot of other things to do as well. So we're up on the Snowy Mountains Highway at the moment. Currently travelling along at around about 1,100 metres, so just over 3,000 feet. And temperature's dropping rather quick. It's down to 16 degrees now. Starting to feel it through this mesh on the jacket. But I've got literally just on an hour to go. So I don't really want to stop again. I should have put my waterproof liner on when I stopped a few minutes ago. But we'll see how it goes. If it drops much lower, then I guess I'll stop and put it on. Look at these beautiful trees. So, very steep descent here, lots of twisty stuff. Yep, lovely. Quite chilly up in the mountains here though, but apparently it's like 22 degrees down in the valley, and I'll be down there, oh I don't know, in a few minutes I guess. So decided not to put the liner in, and reached out to my friend down there, said I won't be long, so apparently though it gets boiling hot up here in summer and quite clearly freezing cold in winter. What a pretty area though. This is up above the Bega Valley. So the Bega Valley, which is where I am right now, is world renowned for one thing: cheese. Bega cheese. So if you like cheese, the Bega Valley is probably the place to go. Hey guys, so I'm actually only about 25 minutes away from my friend's place, and I'm not going to show you all the way into there because that's their private place. So I'm going to call this video quits for now. I really hope you've enjoyed, even though a lot of it was just boring motorways. I hope you've enjoyed today's travelling across from Thirlmere through to Bega, to the Bega Valley. I mean, some really pretty countryside and really lovely bits of riding. So look, if you have, give me a big thumbs up, dead wombat there. If you've got something out of today, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. And until next time, ride safe and get out and live your own adventure.